Welcome back to the Blockbreaking server. Before we get started today, if you guys aren't subscribed, you should consider subscribing. Help out the channel quite a bit. And if you like the video, be sure to leave a like and a comment. And I'll be sure to respond when I can. But let's get on today's episode. And today, we are going to finish this Elytra Course. It's going to take a little while to get done, but we need to get her done. So with that, we got to finish off the rest of the course, and we got to get in a timer over here somewhere so that we can hit it, say right here, so you can hit it and then start going right away. So I think first things first, we're gonna pop down over here, or pop up there and kind of plan out the next path to get down so we can get into the loop. I gotta open it up a little bit first though, so I think we'll get a bit of planning done. Then we'll go from there. Right, so the next step that we got to do in here is we're going to come out this tube, and we got to figure out what we wanted to do to get down to that hole there. And kind of sat back and thought for a while about putting other rings in here and how I wanted to do it. And I figured, let's just put an arrow in, show the direction we're going to go, because we're going to put some in anyways. Because like this is kind of obvious what you got to do, but we'll put an arrow in over here afterwards to show you got to go up. So we're just going to put an arrow in here, point it down towards there, and then we'll have the single ring down there to show it's going to go down into the hole. Then we're going to do a short little time lapse getting that little tunnel ready. So I'm going to put this sign in up here, and we'll get that built in down there. Alright, well, this is a little tight, but I think it turned out alright. I used the glow lichen to keep it all lit up in here. But all in all, it's alright. I might leave the roof the way it is, just because it is a cave. I might build that in, but we shall see. I don't know. I haven't decided if I want to do a roof on this or not yet. I might. But yeah, I think it turned out good. So now with that part done, we're kind of getting to the part where we're going to start working our way around back to the end. I put up a couple pillars around here where I figured some good spots would be for some rings to fly through. I might put another arrow right here, but really it's close enough that when you come out you should be able to see it. But just in case, I think it would be beneficial to have that, just because when you're flying, that way you know to turn quickly. And the next one's going to be up over here, and what I'm thinking is we're going to fly around like that. And in here I haven't fully decided, because it's the final stretch what we need to do, but I want to have one right there, and then it's just kind of in here what I want to do. I think I've done enough stuff where it's gonna, you know, cause lots of damage to fly through. So I think here it might be just kind of like doing some alternating ones. That way it proves a little bit of a challenge to fly over here, because it's a straight shot right to it. So it'd be a little too simple just to have, you know, a ring here and then right back into it. It'd make it a little too easy. So we're gonna get those ones put in, and then think of an idea for that last section. That one's gonna be higher, of course. Alright, I got the other circles in down here. Move this one up a bit, like I said. Got these ones over here put in with the arrows kind of pointing which way to go around. And as I was building this one here, I kind of noticed this little hole down here in the hill. So I kind of figured this would be a good spot to do the next one. And then kind of build up around it. And how we'll have an arrow up top for it. And then down over this way here, I'm figuring we're going to have the next one coming up right here. And then we'll just come up over the ridge like that and straight into the end. So now that we got the final bit of the course here plotted out, I think the next thing I got to plan out is in here. I got to lower the floor down to have room for all the redstone in here and still have room to land in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig all this out and drop it down quite a few blocks. That way we have room for the redstone. And then I'm going to put a lever up over here at the entrance. That way you can flip it and just kind of pop down and keep on going. So I'm going to go ahead and get the other circles in and get the get the lower area dug out. That way we can start the redstone. Alright, they are in. And it's a little tricky, but it works. And up in here, I started working on this. Kind of started filling some in, but I got this dug down far enough. And I went ahead and designed up a redstone for the timer and everything. I got to move the lever up, of course, on it. But it all fits in nicely in here. So I think we're going to go ahead and run a time lapse and get this all built up. Alright, we got the room all finished. We got all the signs in. This is going to be our final score here. Went ahead and got all the iron nuggets in here for the timer. And of course, we got a light indicator here for when it's done. Got some in here, I'll show you. When you turn it back like that, it'll feed them through. The light will start flashing. And once the light stops flashing here, it'll feed all them into here. Like so, and then it'll stop flashing. Lock it up again, and we head up the stairs here. Up here I got some barrels put in, and bed of course. And then sign to remind for the lever. So all that's left to do is to try it out and see how we do. Come in like that. I'm gonna take lots of damage. Ooh, I am doing so horrible here. Okay, there we go. Come up around. Hey, there we go. And then we just gotta maneuver in here. There we go. First few times I did that, I almost died. Oh, there we go. Went and picked up some totems just in case. Overshot that one horribly. There we go. Come around. And down into the last few circles. And right up into here. Let me hit that. And we pop back down and see what our score is. There we go. 2 stacks and 19. So, do that. And we'll take the book. And let's put in my score. I'm gonna do it the this way. 2 stacks plus 19. There we go. Put it back in. Okay, there we go. It's all locked up again. And it's ready to go for the next person to try it. So now all I gotta do is send a message to the other breakers and they can come and give it a shot and see how they do. But it's taken a bit of time to get this episode out. So if you liked it, be sure to leave a like and a comment, and be sure to subscribe to see future videos from me. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, everyone.